Video games often challenge us and test our reflexes, but often in a way that leaves us feeling like the odds aren't completely stacked against us. Then there's hard mode, which offers a completely different experience altogether, testing the limits of both our skills and our sanity. Here are some prime examples of titles that become truly punishing ordeals when the difficulty is cranked up. The Last of Us. Nothing in gaming fills you up with adrenaline quite like being crouched down in an abandoned building and being deathly silent as you listen for the telltale signs that clickers are on the prowl in Naughty Dog's masterpiece The Last of Us. Thanks to your finely tuned survival skills, you can hear where the threats are coming from and approximately how many there are. But grounded mode makes the game much harder by taking away your ability to listen. On top of that, you also take more damage from attacks, and your user interface is simplified, meaning you can't see what your health is or how many bullets you have. Your only chance at getting through this tedious difficulty setting is being super patient and memorizing the paths that the enemies take, but even then, it's a nightmarish slog. Doom. Some speedrunners and dedicated gamers have figured out how to conquer 2016 Doom's Ultra Nightmare mode without dying, and you should probably be studying these gamers' every move before taking it on, because Ultra Nightmare mode makes you start from the very beginning whenever you die. Yep, you could spend 5 hours playing your heart out and being smart about your kills, and still end up back at the beginning because of a single misstep. Brutal. Fury. If you want a hack and slasher that's got elements of shoot-'em-up bullet hell games in it, Fury is your game. You can dash, slash with your sword, and fire off rounds with your gun. A majority of the game's action takes place during boss battles that test your reaction times and your ability to memorize boss characters' attack patterns. In Furier mode, however, these patterns are changed and bosses become faster and more punishing.
I'm gonna smash you to pieces. No regen from this.
The big bads also drop less health and have additional attacks that can catch you off guard. There are also projectiles and waves of attacks in this mode that spread out to each corner of the screen to the point where you can barely see. One poorly timed dodge or dash and your health will disappear in chunks. Max Payne 3. Hardcore mode lives up to its name in Max Payne 3, with enemy bullets taking max out with just 1 or 2 hits and a drastically limited bullet time meter. You'll have to carefully plan each and every attack or suffer the consequences. But it's when you combine hardcore mode with New York Minute that things get interesting. Not only does the hybrid difficulty level enforce all the same restrictions as the regular hardcore setting, but now each level also has a time limit. Oh, and just to make things worse, there's absolutely no room for error. Like Doom, dying in New York Minute hardcore sends you back to the beginning. Not the beginning of the level, the very beginning of the game. Sniper Elite 4. While the first 3 difficulty settings feel firmly like a video game, Sniper Elite 4's Authentic mode strips away all the trappings in order to deliver as realistic an experience as possible. Authentic mode introduces a lifelike ballistic system into the game, meaning gravity will affect a bullet's trajectory at long ranges. Enemy soldiers will also be hyper-aware, and a single shot will give away the sniper's position. That means the player will have to be extra stealthy and make sure that every shot lands. Plus, in Authentic mode, aim assist is disabled, as is most of the heads-up display. The only help you'll get setting up your shot is your scope's crosshair and a wind monitor, a punishingly realistic scenario. Ninja Gaiden 2. If you're up to the task, you can prove your shinobi skills in Ninja Gaiden 2's Path of the Master Ninja mode. Getting through this near-impossible mode takes a lot of grinding and taking advantage of attacks that grant you invincibility during their animations. Augmenting your weapons and buying healing items should also help in the fight against enemies that are faster, stronger, and capable of dishing out more projectiles than ever before. If you've got the time and dedication to level up your skills, you'll be slashing your way towards the Archfiend in no time. But more realistically, you'll probably end up chucking your controller into the TV in frustration. Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.